as soon as you said that prayer, I was sent out to give the answer. But I was waylaid in the heavenlies by the prince of Persia. Persia is modern day Iran. And I think it's very interesting that we're told about Iran. And it's telling us there are principalities, dark forces, evil beings over countries, over towns, over all places. But that it particularly points out over the Middle East what's going. So those of you who feel to pray for Israel, bind the Prince of Persia, when you're praying for that. Bind its power, because it's rampaging at the moment. And so that gives insight that you could be praying a prayer, and there could be things in the heavenly realm waylaying, delaying your prayer. So I'm saying don't abort that prayer of faith you receive, because the answer could be sent out, but there could be a battle in the heavenlies. Two revelations that Jesus gave me early in my salvation, because I was a school teacher. Two things. He showed me that demonic spirits are very much like naughty children in the classroom. They range in degree of how forceful or difficult they are to remove. Some kids you just need to look at and they shush up. One kid you might need to move closer away from their friends, sit them closer up the front. One you might need to stand out the door. Another one you might need to send to the principal's office or take for detention. Other ones, they're just hardened and it goes on and on. There's phone calls to the parents, there's meeting with the parents, goes on and on. And they're very difficult to tame. But you know what? The season changes. Next year, they go in someone else's class. And so you're delivered from them. And also they can grow up. But that's how it is in the natural realm. Seasons change. But you've got to keep your authority out there. And it's like in the classroom. The teachers that get eaten up by the kids are the ones that don't. A teacher by profession has authority. But it's only ever any good if they can exert it and demonstrate it and show it. It's like a dog sensing fear. The kids know who they can crush in the classroom. Many teachers, you interview potential teachers and I think they just would not survive in the classroom. They just don't have they're not street savvy enough to deal with these kids. And so you sort of have to have a bit of balls to be in front of those kids and take control over, they can be very unruly. But you have authority, and sometimes it is, though, a continual test, but the season eventually will change, and then it goes out. So I'm saying to you, don't give up on that. The other thing that Jesus showed me as a picture of the demonic realm is that it's like a football match. We're playing against the spirit, the forces of darkness, but we are also the referee. Our words are the power to award the ball or the kick or the non-fair. We get to say where the ball goes and who it's awarded to. So sometimes people don't realise they're not using the binding and loosing power. They're not using their authority, so it's like they've given over the reign, the keys to the devil is playing in their lives because they're not taking authority and power over their lives.